Well, now, it's a journey that's taking a man from Hampshire around the world. But he actually doesn't have any need for a passport, foreign money or even a suitcase.
Yes, David Holby from Basingstoke is hoping to become the first person to row the equivalent of a round-the-world trip on a rowing machine.
And you know, it's going to take almost 3 years, and there's more than 40,000 kilometres to go. The Guinness Book of Records have even created a new category for him.
Every morning you wake up, and it's normally as soon as your alarm goes off, and it's those 30 seconds where you think, I don't want to do this. Everything hurts, you can't feel your legs, but I've got to row 62 kilometres a day. This is all I can do today. I've got to row for 7 hours. You get that done, you go home and you try and rest and relax, and then you get up the next day and crack on with the next session.
We all kind of got to know him and just have a laugh and keep him company.
He's doing marvellous, he's really fantastic, really great, you know.
It's good to watch him, like, you know, seeing him putting little bets on to see how far he can get certain days.
It is important because it's community spirit and it shows young people that things like this are achievable and for a very good cause.
I mean, for me to choose them was very, very easy. I lost a wonderful grandmother to breast cancer just over 20 years ago now. And having lost a woman that I loved, as a guy I felt that it was important to try and do everything that I can to try and raise funds for them. I think it's a disease that can and will be beaten, but it's going to take money to do it, it's going to take patience, and it's going to take great scientific minds, and I think anything that we can do to contribute towards that fight is a really good thing.
Every morning he sets up, ready to row through wind and rain. But so far, not even a dislocated thumb and big toe have been able to stop him.
But everybody's been absolutely brilliant. People have been great and lovely and bring me food and hot drinks and I couldn't have possibly imagined that people would have been so great.
Dave is such a lovely chap. He's so polite to everybody, he loves everybody. In fact, he loves them too much. If he rowed as much as he loved them all, it would be, he'd probably get a lot further. But no, he's been a pleasure to work with. He's very polite and, you know, he's just a really nice chap. And, yeah, you've got to give him credit for taking 3 years out of his life.
Well, it's just coming up to 6 o'clock in the morning now. We've covered just over 21 hours, so there's about another 9 hours left to go. About another 4 more to go, and Jim has set his world record. And then he's into sort of bonus hours for as long as he wants to row. It's still not quite getting light yet, but hopefully in the next hour or so it will do. Jim, bless him's being a bit of a sweetie and has just done a bit of a litter sweep of all the many Lucozade bottles that we had littering on the floor. But we're just going to have a quick drink now and then crack on with hour 22.
Pretty nice. Hang on a minute, let me just zoom in, because after, this is what happens, after 13 hours of rowing, you could potentially end up really liking the guy rowed next to you.
Jim's been very dominant. He's the man on top, you see.
Yeah, definitely.
So does that look like a girl?
3 years?
Goodness me, that takes some going, doesn't it?
You have legs of iron.
Fit he will.
I was thinking that actually he'd be out of the weather, but he wasn't really
Bit
out of the
exposed to
weather.
the elements there, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, he might as well be in Omsk.
I know. For real.